failure is not an option. When you go into it, I want you to go into everything you do, listen to me, as if failure is not an option, all right? It's not a button. It's not a label. It does not exist. You can do it.
You're not as smart as you think you are. Story online I wanted to share with you guys, okay? There's a farmer, lives in a farm somewhere. He's got a horse that he uses to plow his field every single day. He's got a little boy, and they're a happy little family. They're chilling on themselves. And one day, the horse gets out of the area and just shoots off. And the farmer's standing there, he's like, man. And all of these neighbors and friends and buddies all run over. They're like, oh, dude, your horse ran away. That's bad. That's horrible. Man, what are you going to do? And he's like, 2 days later, horse comes back. But this time, the horse brought 4 other horses in the wild that it must have met. All of a sudden, everybody runs back to him. They're like, dude, this is awesome. This is so good. You have 4 horses now. Like, your horse came back and brought more horses. Now you can plow more fields. And he's like, okay. Well, a few days later, his little boy was trying to tame one of the horses and gets kicked and falls down and bam, breaks his foot. And everybody runs back. Oh man, those wild horses, they must have messed you up now. Look, your kid's got a cast on, his leg's broken. Everything is so bad, man. He's like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. 2 days later, the army rolls into town. And they're looking for any young kid or boy that they can recruit to go to the war. And they get everybody in the village, and then they come to the farmer's house. They lead a little boy. They're like, man, we can't take him. He's got a broken leg. All right, peace. So they bounce. And all the friends in the villages and everybody run over to him. They're like, man, you're so lucky. Must be good, right? Your son's still here. All of our sons got taken. I was like, all right, I heard that story online. And it was really interesting, man, because if you think about that story, the real point of that story is the fact that none of us, none of us can really understand the bigger picture. Our brains are incapable of understanding the bigger picture. Sometimes some really bad things happen. Everything bad at that moment feels horrible. And if you surround yourself with people that constantly react to it, then you're in that mode. We don't have the ability, me and you, our brains are it's just not set up to look that far into the future. Because how many times have you thought you lost a really good job and then the next one is a really better job for you, or somebody you've been dating for a really long time decides to leave you, and the next person happens to be perfect, the person you should have met, right? Or you got a shitty grade, but realize later that that's not what you wanted to study. In fact, you wanted to study this that made you more happy. And so every little micro moment adds into a really beautiful story that's yours. The universe conspires to give you the ultimate, most amazing passion in life possible. What happens today, good or bad, is part of a complex puzzle of amazing things that are going to happen to you. So nothing really is bad. But nothing also is going to be so good that it doesn't change. So if you put that perspective on, then don't beat yourself up, man. So you got a bad grade. So you're in a job that you don't like, quit. You want to be a musician, follow it. You want to go back to school and study something else, start tomorrow. There is no good that stays good forever. There is no bad. Everything is these moments that define you. And I believe fundamentally, when you fully are ready to express what is it that you want, the universe sets it up for you, conspires to give you the life you deserve when you're ready for it. So don't sweat the small stuff. It's your boy Sats.B. Peace.